Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. We celebrate festivals, be it Diwali, be it Dussehra. We don't experience the festival or the festivity. Festivity is within your heart. Now, today happens to be Gurupurnima. We don't experience what is Guru, what is Purnima. Purnima, we think that that day the moon is full moon. That's in the sky. There is a sky within you also, isn't it? There's a heart within you. Purnima means Guru Purnima. Purnima means Purnam Asi. Purnam Asi. Asi means I am Purna now. I'm full and filled. The day you feel I'm full and filled, full and filled. प्राप्य प्राप्तः कुछ और पाने को नहीं है कहीं और जाने को अब नहीं है nothing is required anymore that's Purnima and Guru I often say is not just a person he is just the embodiment of the essence of life and what is the essence of life what you all need anyone and everyone what human being needs is happiness fulfillment taste of life Hare Ram. A very close friend was sitting with me yesterday and repeatedly cursing life, everything in life. Happenings keep happening, up and down. Something or the other keeps disturbing you all the time. So, cursing everything, but also repeatedly saying, God is kind, God is kind, God is kind. So I said, in fact, you should say, God is cruel, God is unkind. Because you are suffering, so God is unkind. Why are you repeatedly saying God is kind? It's just become a habit of saying God is kind. Where is He kind? If He is kind, then you should be happy. Isn't it? So just let's not just keep saying things because they become a habit. Explore life, go deeply into it. Deeper, 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 deeper. And you will be able to touch your purest self. I was sharing views with one of my beloved ones. What is purity? For children, you may think, yeah, I'm a vegetarian. I don't drink. I don't do things which are considered bad. No, that is not. That's for. That's fine. Smriti Shastra Purna Paap Vichar De. तत्ते सार न जानी तत्व क्या है जिंदगी का what is it that you need you are a vegetarian but you are suffering so what's the point you don't drink but you are कोई रस नहीं है जिंदगी में what is the point I mean I'm not propagating I'm not asking you to start drinking I'm not propagating that you should be a non-vegetarian but becoming a vegetarian or not drinking a whiskey doesn't make you pure or not indulging in those orgies which the young crowd does always and everybody does well so that doesn't make you pure so that means we need to know what is purity then whatever I'm talking also is not the purity is which is hidden inside from there comes the words because whatever I'm speaking is actually impure it is going to perish purity never perishes. It is Satya, Nitya, Shashwat, always there. That's truth. It is, we say this man is truthful. I would say everyone is truthful. Now, what does it mean? Everyone has got truth hidden inside. So we have to live in a way that that truth manifests, not for others. We are not living to show to others that I am truthful. To be able to experience truth within yourself, experience your own purity, experience it. No certificates required. You just experience your own purity. That will make you full and filled. That purity minus the body consciousness. The 4 feet on which all the philosophy of the world stands has been in Sanskrit called Heya, Heya Hetu, Han, and Hanupai. All scriptures, all the 6 darshans or 8 darshans, and every other religion stands on this 4 feet. In English, it's called suffering, cause of suffering, end of suffering, and the way to end suffering. So all scriptures are based on this 4 facets of life. Why am I suffering? First of all, acknowledge that I am suffering. So when Guru Nanak says Dukhya Sab Sansar, it means that he knows that everybody is suffering. You may accept it or not, but everybody is suffering. So am I. Nanak says. So because I am suffering, everybody is suffering. But I am the one who has achieved this Hanupai also. I have ended suffering. In Guru Nanak, there is no suffering. In Krishna, there is no suffering. In any realized one, there is no suffering. He's reached his purest self. He or she, it doesn't really matter, because he or she is the identity of the body, not of the reality. The reality is beyond genders, it's beyond age, it's beyond time. And that truth is existing within all of us. To be able to experience your own truth is the acme of life, is what we have come into life for. We have come to experience our Nanak self, our Krishna self, our Buddha self. So Buddha and Nanak are not historical figures. They are your own reality. Purnamasi will occur within your sky, within your Akash, within your heart. Purnamasi. Guru will manifest as light within your heart. So, suffering, cause of suffering, end of suffering, and the way to it. Heya, heya, hetu, han, hanupai. This is what each one of us is seeking. What am I doing? Just reminding you that this is what you are seeking. You think you are seeking name, fame, money, luxuries. They are all secondary. Not that you don't need them. You definitely need them also. But basically what you need is this, that I should be at ease always. And that ease has been given various names. Call it yoga, call it spirituality, call it philosophy. These are names. These are names. Each one of us want to experience our purest self, which is beyond all suffering. So this suffering is there, first acknowledge it. And then cause of suffering is not because your husband or your wife or your children or your neighbors or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Cause of suffering is basically one that is that you haven't experienced your purest self. You haven't experienced Satya Sai Baba inside you. You haven't experienced your Allah, your Krishna inside you. The day you experience your Krishna self, nothing will be required thereafter. You cannot speak about it. As Kabir in the form of Guru Nanak says, Aleh lahaun to kya kahun. Agar that thing which cannot be described, if I have experienced it, how can I speak about it? अलह है जिसको ना जाना जा सकता है और ना बोला जा सकता है. कथ कथ कत्थी कोटि कोट कोट. हजारों लोग उसके बारे में बात तो करते हैं, मगर उसके बारे में तो बात की नहीं जा सकती. ही इज अलह, ही इज अल्लाह. अलह, अलह लहूं तो क्या कहूं. अगर मुझे दिख भी गया है, एक्सपीरियंस कर भी लिया है, तो बोला कैसे जा सकता. और कहूं तो को उपकार. अगर मैं कह भी दूं, सपोज आई स्पीक अबाउट हिम, दैट एक्सपीरियंस विच इज कॉल्ड ultimate fulfillment. Even if I speak about it, who will benefit? Because you will not understand it till you understand, till you experience it yourself. अलह लहूं तो क्या कहूं, कहूं तो को उपकार. कोई फायदा नहीं होगा बोलने से भी. But it's just that it is convincing you that it is experienceable, and yes, you need it, and yes, you can experience it. Each human being has been given the wherewithal, everything which is required. Each one of us has been given a kitchen where you can cook a sweet meat. Each one of us has been given kitchen as well as the wherewithal, all the things required to cook a gulab jamun. So, but you will have to cook it yourself. I cannot cook it for you and give it to you. I can just give you glimpses that yes, it is possible. It's possible. Each one of us can do it. Seek it and thou shalt find it. Knock the door and it shall be opened for you, provided you knock the right door. So here, hetu. Understand that you are suffering not because of your backache, not because of your some disease label. This hypertension, this diabetes is a very big racket, in fact. Never mind. So you're not suffering because of these things. You are suffering because there is something which needs to be experienced, and that's called Guru. Guru needs to be experienced. Guru is not an external form. That experience comes to you in the form of a form so that you can form a relationship with him, and that relationship will help you to experience that intoxication. Guru is Ananda. But Ananda, what does Guru need? Ananda requires prema. What does he need from you? He just needs your love. What is love? Love is you. You are love. He is Ananda. Both depend on each other. What do you need? You need Ananda. What does he need? I mean, what is his food? His food is prema. He cannot survive without prema. He will die even if he doesn't get love for a while, for a moment. And you die because you don't have Ananda. So the food that you eat is Ananda. You need is Ananda. And the food which he eats is prema. So that's the relationship between you and your Guru. If you be you, that means if you be love, he will always be with you. You be love and experience Ananda all the time. That will be Purnamashi. That will be Purnima. That will be Gurupurnima. Be love and experience him. There is no other way to experience him. There's only way to experience him, called God, called Ishwar, called beloved, called Guru. They are names. The only way to experience Satya Sai Baba is to experience your own love. When you are your loveful self, Satya Sai Baba will always be with you. He will never leave you. And actually, you have killed him because you are not love, so he is miserably dying repeatedly. If you become love, he will never die. And you celebrate his birthdays and his death anniversaries because you are not love. If you become love, then God never dies. But if you are not love, then God is already dead. You're unnecessarily going to gurudwaras and mandirs and ashrams. Just know your loveful self. You don't attain moksha. You cannot. Because if you attain something, you will lose it also. I mean, you get something, someday it will be lost. You just have to get rid of your false identity. And what will be left behind is your purest self. You just get rid of your imagination that you are a human, you are a man, you are a woman, you are a doctor, you are an engineer, you are a teacher. You are not actually all this. You are your purest self minus all this. So that purity is all that we all are seeking. Once you attain your purest self, your loveful self, then who will die? And how can your Guru separate from you? He cannot separate from you. He cannot, you are inseparable. Prema, Ananda are inseparable. Communion. This is Kaivalyam. Two will necessarily be one, and one live as two. Vishishtadvaita. And all this is happening already inside you. You're not experiencing it. Each one of us is a truthful being. Call him the worst of thieves. Call him the worst of sinners. But he's truthful. Because truth is everywhere there. Every molecule is truthful. What is not truthful? Everything in this creation is truthful. Without truth, everything will disappear. Truth is God. Without God, everything will disappear. So God is always there. Whatever I'm speaking, God is in that also. God is in silence also. Whatever we're talking is in some language. It's made up of counted number of alphabets. Gurmukhi perhaps has got 52. So 52 अक्षर गुणत्रय सब कुछ इन माहे सब कुछ in ही माहे. All that we are talking is language, and language will disappear someday, perish. But what will always stay is that which is truth, that which never dies, that which never suffers, that which is already your reality. So a realized one is only who is the one who has experienced this reality which never becomes impure, which never dies. But he lives life normally. He is a householder, he is a professional, he is beneficent, He conducts himself as one should. He's not become abnormal to grow a beard and go and start begging for alms on the roadsides or sitting in a cave in a jungle. He just lives a normal life. He's practical. He has got all the common sense intact. He does everything. He lives life to the fullest. Fullest. Physically, mentally, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. All the facets of life. And rest, all of us are just saying God is kind, and all the time cursing everything. When God is kind, then why are you cursing everything? Then you should be blossomed. That will be called God is kind. So to me, God is really kind. He's just blessed me that He's entered me, and now He can never leave me. Because once He enters you, He can never leave you. Once you open your doors and He comes in, then doors are shut. Then He never leaves you. Neither does He want to leave you. He also wants a dwelling. God also wants to live somewhere. And what is the place where He lives? He lives in the heart of human. So in my case, He's come into my heart. And now He's found His dwelling. He would never leave. He never leaves, not even for a second. He doesn't want to leave. And He cannot leave. So each one of us, he is begging, please give me a place in your heart. Please give me a place in your heart. And he keeps begging. He keeps chasing you. And you are running forwards towards some mandir or gurdwara and repeatedly saying God is kind and cursing everything and all the time suffering. And he is chasing you. And he said, पीछे थोड़ा देखो तो, please look behind. I am following you. थोड़ा सा रुक जाओ, रहाओ, ठहर जाओ. Give me a little place in your heart. You just searching me in Puttaparthi or in Amritsar. I am in your heart. I want you to give me a place in your heart. With folded hands, he requests you, give me some place. I also want to live. Give me your love. I'm hungry. Give me your love. And when you give your love, he fills you up. Fills you up, you experience him as Ananda. And Ananda is essence of life. Forget about politics, forget about who wins and who loses. How does it matter to you? You need happiness. And happiness is God. You have to necessarily give him a vessel. If you want to drink water, you can't start drinking it from the air. You have to have a glass. And that glass can be of brass, it can be of silver, it can be wooden, it can be of clay, it can be anything. And that glass is Krishna. That glass is Nabi. That glass is Nanak. That glass is Guru. That glass is Satya Sai Baba, Shirdi Baba, Prema Sai Baba. Anyone. Drink the essence of life through any glass. And respect that glass also. Why not? Because through that glass, you got the essence of life. You were blessed. So respect that glass, and you will respect anyone and everyone once you start experiencing your sweetness, your own sweetness, which is hidden inside you. Once you start experiencing your own sweetness, then what would you do? You would become sweet. You would become sweet to anyone and everyone. You'll be relaxed all the time. Isn't it? So you are not becoming sweet for others. You become sweet because that's your nature. And everyone will start experiencing that sweetness, bit of it around you. Everyone. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. And then Han would occur. Han Upai you have got. Han Upai is what? How to end suffering. Han Upai, how to end suffering. drink through a glass and stay intoxicated. Any glass, drink. Guru doesn't want any advertisement. Guru doesn't want, if you drink it from Nanak's glass, he doesn't want that you should now start publicizing that Nanak alone is God. How is Nanak going to benefit by it? Nanak will be benefited if you give him a place in your heart. Then Nanak becomes alive. Till then, Nanak is not there. Unnecessarily, you're speaking, God is kind, God is kind. God is not kind. Because you haven't given him, you are unkind. You haven't given him a place in your heart. Give him a place in your heart and see how kind is he. He'll fulfill you. No husband, no wife, no children, no neighbors, no work, no name and fame will ever be able to fulfill you. You will have to fill yourself up by this drink through that glass called Guru. Drink it and bless yourself. Don't talk about your Guru. Just drink him. Finish. Chapter finish. Hare Ram. Vaheguru. Vaheguru. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Ram.